You can still switch it, you know.
Shut up. Shut up. What's going on, everybody? We're back. We got another Controllers of Coffee. Bane and Braz. We're going to hang out, talk about some games, talk about some news. Bane sitting over there
Yep.
looking all kinds of enthusiastic, is excited.
No, man, I'm still reading. Some of these things are just depressing, man. But I'm good. I'm all right. I'm here.
Good.
Um, yeah. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about was I seem to have lost it. Here we go. So everybody knows how we feel recently about Blizzard, um, because of Diablo Immortal. We're longtime Diablo fans, and we were pretty upset about the new game with the microtransactions and all that. And I believe the mantra at the end was "fuck Blizzard."
Pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much.
but but um and this is a big but. So it appears that yesterday or sometime very recently, Blizzard accidentally leaked the release date for the Wrath of the Lich King Classic. For anyone that's not familiar, Blizzard released special servers where you could go back in a time machine and play some of the original versions of World of Warcraft. The first being vanilla, which means before all of the expansions any of the expansions were released. And then later they released the Burning Crusade. Was it Crusade?
Yeah, Crusade, yep.
Yeah, Burning Crusade. The Burning Crusade classic, where you could play the vanilla along with the first expansion. Well, now they're going to create a server where you can play.
Hey, Invisible, how you
I
doing?
believe, I believe our personal favorite,
Definitely.
or the best time that we had in World of Warcraft, which was the Wrath of the Lich King.
Yep.
So, the rumor is from PC Gamer magazine that the date was accidentally revealed, and it is September 26th is when that's going to go. It could possibly go live.
Of this
So
year or
we were
next year?
having it this year.
Okay.
So
2 months from now.
in 2 months from now. So we were having a discussion before we went live about whether or not we were going to play it, or separately. Like he was, I'm thinking I might do it because I really, really loved Wrath of the Lich King back in the day.
Me too.
And Brad says he loves it, but he's still not going to play it.
Not playing it. Not at all. As long as it has Blizzard Activision attached to it, they're not getting any more of my money. I refuse. I refuse. The only saving hope, they've got one thing that can help save them in my eyes, and that's what they do with Diablo 4.
Okay.
What they do with Diablo 4. If Diablo 4 comes out and it is exactly what I expect it to be, exactly what I hope it to be, then I may, yeah, okay, they deserve a second chance. And I'll look at Wrath of the Lich King, the solo adventure or solo expansion or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But until that point, they're not getting any money from me. They're not. They're not.
Well, there you have it.
I am done with Blizzard. Now, because I like Blizzard games. Hey, Invisible, we're just having a controllers of coffee. Just talking about different gaming news and gaming discussions and stuff like that. We're running through No Man's Sky while we're hanging out and talking.
Yeah.
But like Hearthstone. Hearthstone is a game that I totally enjoy and love to play. It's a good game that I
Right.
can sit and just veg out, not really think about, when I've had a hard day at work or something like that, and I just
In your
veg out to it.
opinion, okay, let me ask you a question about Hearthstone. In your opinion, is Hearthstone a cash grab?
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe not. Maybe not on the level of Diablo Immortal, but
Yes, it's not not quite on the level of Diablo Immortal, but it absolutely 100% is a cash grab. The cool thing
okay.
is I don't care about that game enough to be upset about it. No, it's
Okay.
Hearthstone.
Well,
You
that's
know,
fair enough.
I was upset about Diablo Immortal and the cash grab that they did with that game because I care about Diablo. That's one of my, I mean, like you, it's one of my all-time
Yeah.
longest played games. That's a game. Once it's on my system, it just doesn't get deleted. I'll delete other games to make room for newer games, but Diablo will never get deleted. It's
Right.
always going to be there.
Yeah.
But
Well,
so it hurt when they did that to Diablo. Hearthstone cash grab, I don't care enough about that
all right.
to be upset about that
That
cash
was
grab.
just a question. It was kind of a side note,
Hmm.
or it's kind of a tangent, but I was curious. But yeah, personally, I'm very tempted by Wrath of the Lich King Classic because it is one of my favorite times.
Yep.
Um, and while life was difficult as a paladin healer at that time, I I still managed it, and I had a great time healing dungeons. Um, if I do play the classic, I probably won't roll a pally. Yeah, but but yeah, or if I do roll a pally, it'll be a tank or
Yeah, you
um,
tanking?
I can do it.
I know you
I
can.
can do it. I can do it in Wrath of the Lich King, damn for damn sure. I know that. So, because I did it, I did do it. But yeah. So I am very tempted just because of the fun that I had before. But with that said, a lot of that fun came from the people I was
I
playing
was
with,
just about to
i.e.,
say.
you know.
Yep.
Um, so if those, and I have had that experience before where we go back to old games like SWG when we played EMU, and
It's just not the same.
while I still love the game, but the people, it takes a while to build that or get to know people on the server and stuff,
Yep.
and it kind of, while the game was fun still, the magical part of it was gone with the community,
Yep.
and so I'm wondering how classic will be. Well, Wrath of the Lich King Classic will be for me in that regard, where I pay $15 or whatever, log in for a couple of days, and be like meh, and then I'm out.
Yeah, and
But
that's the point I don't want to get to.
yeah,
I know for me, like you said, as much fun as the game itself and that expansion itself was, it was about the
yeah,
people. The people was what really made it so much fun. And a lot of our people that we ran with they're gone. You
hmm
know, so I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as fun uh, without that same crew. Plus,
well,
I don't want to give them my money.
okay, fair enough. I got you.
Yep.
But well, we'll see. We'll see well. The other thing you need to look at too is the calendar. The release calendar for the rest of the year is not looking good.
Yeah, that's true.
It is not looking good, and as much as I hope that Saints Row is going to blow my socks off next month, I just I don't see it lasting until the end of September.
Yep.
So like,
Cautiously
um,
optimistic.
right. Well, I mean, it could. I guess I don't know what kind of modes they have in there, if any, or how many times I want to replay it, like I did with Saints Row 4.
Mm,
Um, but uh, but the rest of the calendar is kind of looking bleak for us, and it's not like the beginning of this year where like, oh, I want that one and that one and that one.
right.
But the rest of this year is looking kind of slim. So Lich King Classic could possibly fill something. I don't know, but we'll,
See,
I'll see.
ladies and
What?
gentlemen watching the stream, this is how Braz ends up playing a game he doesn't want to play. This is how Braz ends up playing a game he doesn't want
What?
to play. Because Bane
You got
knows.
to elaborate on that.
Bane knows I really did enjoy that game, and if
Yeah.
he gets on there and he's like, "It's so much fun. I'm having so much fun. It's all this and that," and all right, I'll give it. All right, I'll give it another shot. This is how Braz ends up playing
Yeah.
that game, yeah. Giving more money to Blizzard.
Hmm. Well,
So, well, who knows? Who knows?
it goes both ways, dude. It goes both because you know what? I had my finger on the Sea of Thieves buy button the other day when you were like, "Yeah, this looks pretty good," and I was like, "Okay,
I
I'll
played Sea
try
of
it."
Thieves. I played Sea of Thieves. Well, I did the tutorial,
Right.
and that game there, from the little bit that I did, because I did it solo, um, dude, like when you're under attack, your ship is under attack. Your ship, no kidding, starts to take on water, and you have to have somebody
Yeah.
go bilge the water out of the ship and throw it overboard. Otherwise, your shit's gonna sink. You know, you've got to have people repair the ship, take wood planks and cover up
Well,
the holes and stuff. You really need a full team of people to
yeah.
run a ship. So I would definitely say, and I'd still recommend, and I'm still going to ask, give Sea of Thieves a shot. It is a very beautiful game.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, and that's how Bane ends up playing games he doesn't want to play.
uh, but so
We are in a codependent gaming relationship over here, dude.
we
'cause
are,
it
we are, but it's jacked up because for those people out there that are watching, me and Bane were having this conversation, and
Mhm.
a lot of the multiplayer games, they're not really multiplayer anymore. You can pretty much run them by yourself. The biggest example is the Old Republic, Star Wars: The Old Republic. That game there, it is a
Yeah.
massively multiplayer online RPG. It's an MMORPG, hands out.
But you can solo
You can
everything.
solo most everything. The raids are the only thing you can't solo.
Right.
know,
Because, yeah.
So
And go ahead.
for
Sorry,
as
I didn't
much
interrupt
for
you.
as
Go ahead.
much fun as me and Bane have, running different games together, like No Man's Sky, for example, you can do that together. What we normally done with. He'll do his thing that he needs to do. I'll do my thing that I need to do. If we need help, we say, "Hey, can you come give me a hand?" Absolutely, can go over and help. And then it's back to doing my own thing. Sea of
Yeah.
Thieves. Sea of Thieves is that game that kind of forces you to play with other people if you want to be successful.
Yep.
If you want to be successful, because there's a mode you can absolutely do the whole thing solo. And
Yeah.
and looking at all the different reviews, Rage review on YouTube, watching his review was my deciding factor to go ahead and pull the trigger on it. Because I watched Angry Joe's review, and as soon as I saw Angry Joe's review from 4 years ago when the first game first came out, I was like, no, there's no way I'm buying this game. None whatsoever. And then I watched
Yeah.
Rage review on YouTube. I watched his review, and he did a 2022 review, so 4 years later. And he just talked it up, and it was glorious. And he was talking about all the different things, and Disney, getting in the mix with Pirates of the Caribbean missions and stuff. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot. So all I did was the tutorial, and I still Bane, still recommend you get it. Let's play Sea of Thieves.
All right. Well, probably not tonight,
Probably not tonight.
but yeah.
He said probably not tonight.
We'll see. How many more people do we need for this ship?
The biggest you can do is 4.
Okay.
To run the galleon, which is the biggest ship, you need
Yeah.
4 people. You need 4 people. So I'm pretty positive there are in our fan base people that play Sea of Thieves that would love to jump in and run with us. I got a few people at work. Actually, I got quite a
Okay.
few people at work that want us to run Sea of Thieves with them.
Okay. We can do that.
They're out there. We can find them.
Well, we've run into this before. Payday being the number one example.
Mm-hmm.
It's built to be a 4-player team, and we always end up two-man and stuff.
Yep. Yep.
Um, and then like GTFO, we wanted to try that, but it's a hardcore survival game that's built around a 4-player team also.
Yep.
So just wanted to make sure we can get the folks.
Yep.
Mm.
Absolutely. And I'm sure we can find them. I'm pretty sure they do have a randomized group, pug system.
Okay. Well, I'm okay with pugging too. You can meet good people that way. I
Yep.
mean, you can. It is
You
possible.
you can also meet some pretty bad ones.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go there, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yep. Yeah. Like I said, I'll probably be sitting even farther around on it solo today,
Mm.
depending on what my wife's got going on. What she tells me I have going on, actually. Um, so what else?
Okay.
What else you got in gaming news or technology news even?
Okay, we can't ignore. I was gonna say elephant, but I really should say cat in the room. What the hell is going? What's with this Stray game, man?
I have, bruh, I you're a cat. I haven't
I
so I haven't done any research. I haven't looked at it. I've heard people talking about it, but it is
yeah. I
you're a
I
cat.
desperately want somebody to come and explain this. Maybe let's see. Right now, it's $30. It's $30. It's $30 right now. I don't know if I can fork over $30 for a cat game, man.
I'm not.
I think if there's a demo, I would desperately want a demo. I
Yeah.
don't see one on Steam right now, but right now, dude, the game was released on the 19th. There are already 29,275 reviews on Steam, and they're overwhelmingly positive.
Really?
Yes. That's that's how big of a splash this game has made. There has to be something to it. There has to be.
You're a cat.
You're a cat. Yeah, I don't.
A cat with a backpack.
Lost alone. Okay, I'm going to read this short description from
Well,
Steam. Lost alone and separated from family, a stray cat must untangle an ancient mystery to escape a long forgotten cyber city and find their way home. So it's a well written description.
so you're a cat
Uh,
walking through a city.
yeah, it's kind of like it looks like a bit of a puzzle game, like a 3D puzzle game, like a cat Tomb Raider, maybe.
Cat Tomb Raider.
You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
what it looks like. I'm watching out of the corner of my eye here. I'm watching this. It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It looks like it's very well done. So I, I don't know.
He's
I
gonna buy it. He's gonna buy it, ladies and
no,
gentlemen.
not. I won't buy it at least until it's on sale. I'm not taking that kind of risk. I'm sorry. You want me to get Sea of Thieves? I do still have a regular job. So you want me to get Sea of Thieves? I can't. I'm not, Stray's gonna have to wait. But I the reason why I didn't want to sound like I didn't like the game or that I was being harsh on it all at the beginning when I said what the hell. It's just recently there's been a lot of heavy hitters that come out on Steam that were just completely unexpected. V Rising being the other one,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
The V Rising success. I remember reading the success of V Rising even caught the developers off guard.
Yep.
They didn't. So now Stray comes along and takes over the top spot, and it's like I mean, I'm happy for their success because it's obviously a labor of love. It looks like. I mean, like I said, I'm watching these videos and the game looks gorgeous. So good for them. Good for them. But like, it's kind of like a. You remember back in the day we used to say WTF? We got
Mhm.
what the fuck
Yep.
owned. I feel like that. Like it just these games, these awesome games are coming out of left field that we didn't know about or hear about, and then all of a sudden, boom,
And
here you go.
I just have a hard time. I would probably understand it, and I'd probably be less judgmental about it if I actually
Hmm.
took the time to read the reviews, read what the game
Yeah,
is actually about. You know,
yeah.
um, but I just can't. I can't get past the fact that you're a cat.
Well, you know what? Let me go back to another game that I took a chance on. Put
Mm.
it that way. Um, Two Brothers.
Yes.
You remember that
Yep.
game?
Yep.
It looked a little, not want to say off, but it didn't look like something that I would be interested in.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I picked it up on Steam sale for, you know how Steam sales are. At
Yeah.
least they used to be, where you can get games for 50 cents, 99 cents, whatever.
Yep.
So I took a chance on it and played it. It ended up being one of the most amazing video game experiences I've had because the developers did one of those smart things where they play with your brain and in the physical world as well inside the game. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Yep.
And I don't want there to be any spoilers, but you spend most of the game using your controller to control the two brothers,
Mm-hmm.
and then it changes at the end, and it really had an impact,
Yeah.
like like an emotional impact, you know.
Yeah.
So those games do come along. My point is those games come along that I'll take a chance on, and even if it doesn't look like something that I'm interested in, it may hit you. And I think Stray could possibly be one of those if it's getting these kind of reviews. You
You can
know.
let it. You can let it hit you. Let me know. Let me know how
Yes.
it felt.
Okay.
Because, and again,
But you know, we played one together. That was another one like that. We played No Way Out.
no way out. Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yep.
It was the same company. I think you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was the same company that made Two Brothers.
I
But that
believe it
No Way
was.
Out game, I'm still mad at you for that. The way that ended. I'm still mad at you with the way that was one of the best stories in any game ever. And again, it had that emotional impact at the end, like that motherfucker killed me.
Yep. No. No
But
spoilers, but yeah.
yeah. Anyway, so if you have a good buddy, somebody you like gaming with on a couch, the couch co-op, you gotta play No Way Out. You
Yes.
have to.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, be sure you have a solid friendship first,
That's what I was just about to say. If you guys can,
because
if your friendship can survive Uno, then
yeah,
you
okay,
guys can go ahead and play this game.
yeah,
If you're gonna lose friends over
yeah,
playing Uno, then this game's probably not because it's right up there. It's right up there. Like
yeah, yeah,
it was probably 2 weeks. Bane just he wouldn't shut up about it, and you see here it is, probably 4 years later now, and he still gives me a hard time about it. He still gives me a hard time about it. That game. That game will test friendships, but it is an amazing game. It
yeah.
really is an amazing game.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, so going back to Stray, I want to say that this may be one of those.
Mm.
It may be one of those that I may take a chance on later when we're.
Got nothing else to do. We got to.
But not. Well, I wasn't gonna say it that way, but you
You're
know,
right.
we talked about later in the year, right? I might say you might save this one for later in the year, uh, if the other titles do get slim. And also, I want to wait for it to be on sale because, like I said, not only me, but a lot of the people that watch that may be on a budget, we're gonna
Hmm.
be smart about it.
Yeah.
So, um, but yeah, the Stray, it looks good. it looks good. People are getting the crazy review, the really good reviews. Like I said, in just a few days, already 30,000, um, nearly 30,000
Do
overwhelmingly positive
do
reviews.
me a favor while you've got Steam up and you're looking at the reviews.
Yeah.
Find a negative review and see what it says.
Okay.
Because that's how
Let's
when I
see.
read reviews, when I read reviews, I don't read the positive reviews. I read the negative
Yeah.
reviews.
And oh, I'm sorry. It is over 30,000 because when I go down to the reviews, it says browse all 31,000 plus reviews. I don't see any negative ones.
Er,
Um, dedicated meow button. um, the dedicated ASCII butt. So that's not a negative review. Mm. Oh, here we go. Not recommended. Not recommended for people with tight budgets. How convenient is that? I swear to God, I did not write that. Um, so I do enjoy this game. Highly recommend to play it. However, don't recommend buying full price. Okay. So apparently, what that review boiled down to is it's a little bit short for the money right now. So, um,
okay, I can see that.
yeah. So there's another negative one, but it doesn't quite make sense. And TLDR.
Yeah.
um, let's see. Um, Game is boring. Been playing for 2 hours. Almost 3. I'm already over the cuteness. Um, Surprisingly, it says it's not as good looking as he thought.
Really?
The cat, not the cat, the game.
Hmm.
Basic story, nothing that makes you feel invested. The game is decent at best. You just play a cat that can meow, and that's it. No, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe they didn't finish the story. Because in the case of Two Brothers and excuse me, No Way Out, both of those had the hook at the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
You had to invest the time in the story to get the payoff.
But the
So
story up until that point was worthwhile.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's for sure.
So it sounds like this guy is saying the story up until that point is not worthwhile.
Well, I think in that case it would be subjective. So,
Yep.
but
And
yeah,
that's the thing
that's
about reviews. They're all subjective, and that's why I read the negative ones.
all right. Well, I do too. In particular, when I'm shopping, I read the reviews. I read the negative reviews, and I look for the patterns.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Um, and if several people are complaining about the same thing, or I shouldn't say complaining, if several people are writing about the same defect or the same quality issue, then there's something to it.
Right.
So yeah, yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
But so yeah, there's Stray, and it's another big surprise. I think I read that it took over the Steam top spot. So um, congratulations to I think it was Annapurna Games.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah,
Well, congratulations to them. Good job. You found, like Bane said, you found something.
yeah,
You found something. You literally turned a cat game into a probably a multi-million-dollar thing. So good on you. I'm jealous.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Again, for me to play that, it's like you would have to play it first and tell me it's the cat's meow. Get it?
Oh yeah, you
Get
went there.
it?
Yeah. Yeah, you did that. Yep. Damn it. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of congratulations, congratulations to it looks like PC gamers. I want to say congratulations to Bingo One from World of Warcraft.
Oh yeah.
This player farmed farmed the Lich King for 4 years to get his invincible, and he finally got it. So I admire your dedication.
Yep.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, he's even got a video on YouTube or a Twitch video of the drop. So,
Nice.
but man, 4 years. Hey, that's
Not me.
amazing.
Not me. Nope.
I
Not me.
was 4 freaking years.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I ran the Lich King raid quite a few times, always
Yeah.
hoping for the invisible to drop.
Yeah.
But there's no way I was dedicating 4 years of my life to it.
Yeah. I think my longest dedication, um, it wasn't Jedi. It was also World of Warcraft raiding. I was raiding for a year before I got the item to start the benediction quest as a priest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, man, I damn near broke out in tears when I finally got the when it A finally dropped, and B I had enough DKP to pick it up.
DKP.
Yeah, you heard me.
Yep. Yep.
Dragon kill points for all you young folks out there. Dragon kill points. That's how we used to settle loot before all the fancy roll systems got put in. So that was to prevent ninjas. Yeah, raid ninjas. Wasn't that fun?
No. No. Not even in the slightest.
Yeah.
Not even in the slightest. Damn it.
Hmm.
All right. You got any more? Any more news?
Well, where's yours?
I'm eating Burger King, dude. I'm eating Burger King.
This controller's in coffee, sponsored by Burger King. I'm kidding. It's not sponsored. We don't have a sponsor yet.
Controllers and Coke. Yeah, but ignore the logo. We're not promoting that. You can ignore the logo, but controllers and Coke.
Yeah. Controllers and ice water for me. It's diet time.
Not me. Not me. It's Fat Kid Friday. So,
I could really use a cheeseburger. You're tempting me.
nom 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 nom. That's exactly what I'm eating too.
You know what? Why don't we just continue our World of Warcraft theme here?
All right, go for it.
Aside from Stray, of course. But so I wanna talk about the ridiculous. This is a bit of a rant, okay? But I want to talk about the ridiculousness of World of Warcraft Dragonflight's talents. You know where I'm going already, don't you?
Yep, I do. I do.
You already know.
Go for it.
Yeah. So we were World of Warcraft players literally since the beginning.
Yep.
2004.
Yep. Day one.
And in the earlier days of World of Warcraft, they had a very wonderful talent system that was very similar to Diablo 2's. Like you put your points in, you go down the tree till you get to the mega skill at the bottom, and
everything dies.
Everything dies. But and then later on, they had the brilliant idea that they were going to redesign the talent system so that we had our little choices of, and then they going from left to right all the way down for certain levels, and then it got to the point where you only got a talent point for every 15 levels or some shit.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and the talent point system just kind of lost all of its value.
Yep.
Well, guess what?
Right back to square
Yeah.
one.
We're completely redesigning the talent point system or the talent system, and we're making it all new and blah blah fucking, and it looks exactly like the original.
Yep.
Not exactly, but it looks very, very similar to the original. So back to fuck Blizzard.
Yeah.
You should have listened to us from the beginning. You
Yep.
should have left the fucking
Left it
talent
alone.
point system alone. It was fine. It didn't need your balancing.
Yep.
It didn't need to be simplified. Players just needed to suck it up and learn how to play. I mean, it just got too simple. Too simple. Anyway,
Absolutely.
there's more.
100%.
But
100%.
but now we're going full circle back to Dragon with this Dragonflight thing, and I saw the picture of the talent. I immediately didn't I text you like immediately, and it's like, look at this shit, right? I was like,
Yep.
so
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah,
Now, changing games,
yeah,
the game systems and gameplay is ever evolving. So I definitely understand and get why, hey, we've got this talent system. We're growing, we're increasing our level cap, so we gotta
right,
adjust talents, for example, to flow with that adjustment. But like Bain said a little bit ago, when your customer base, when your fans are telling you, leave it the way it is, it'll be fine.
yeah.
You gotta listen to them. You gotta listen
Well,
to them.
and and they don't learn.
They,
Like, no, go, let's go back. Another MMO that we loved, that we talked about often, SWG,
mm,
the CU,
yep.
the combat
Combat
upgrade.
upgrade.
Motherfucker.
That's really all you can say about it. That's really all you
Dude,
can say.
we had that box system that everybody loved. It was amazing. We could do what we wanted anytime we wanted to. All we had to do was grind the XP to get a new
Unlock
to
the
get
next box.
yeah, to get to for the new build. Like, you get online and you're like, "Hey, dude, what are you doing today?" It's like, "Oh, I'm grinding Master Doc today," or "I'm grinding whatever, Master whatever," or "I decided to change to a Ranger so I could make some money."
Right. Yep.
And then they're like, and then out of the fucking blue, they decide, we don't like that anymore. We're gonna fix it.
Mm-hmm.
And because as far as I can tell, a small portion of the player base was upset because they couldn't PvP because they weren't fucking combat medics.
Well, roll a combat
I
medic. I
was,
don't know what to tell you.
right. That's what I'm saying. Well,
roll a combat medic.
right. You have the exact same skill trees that we do. Grind out combat medic riflemen like everybody else and start shooting the mine pool.
Yep.
And stop bitching and complaining until they change the game. It's not,
Yep.
and at the least they could have done, the most they needed to do was maybe nerf combat medic rifleman a little bit. Pull it back a little bit.
He only says a little bit because that was him, so he didn't want to nerf too much.
Well, no, actually, at the time, I wanted to find a way to beat combat medic riflemen, and I ended up doing this. Was it Master Swordsman, Master Brawler, Doc 4020, I think. And that gave me the ability to cure poison, mind poison, and it gave me enough mind pool to survive and smash them in the face with a big ass hammer, which I enjoyed immensely because these combat medic riflemen would show up to a PvP fight, like a base raid or something, and they would be like, kind of prance in there like they're just gonna wipe the floor with everybody, and I just run all over the goddamn field, smashing them in the face, breaking their expensive armor. Anyway, I enjoyed that a lot.
If you couldn't tell.
Yeah, there wasn't that build that Master Swordsman Brawler Doc build ended up becoming pretty popular because it was really good for crate dragon hunting also.
Mm.
But then kind of abandoned that. I abandoned that after I made Master Jedi, and then it was or what that was a whole different level of awesome. In PvP, that was a whole different level of awesome. See, Braz is the one that doesn't like PvP, but
Yes.
in a good game, yeah, I'll mix it up. I
Not
will
me.
mix it up. Mix it.
Not me.
Um,
Yeah, not me.
so anyway, going back to the the talent points is just funny. It's funny when they keep changing it, and then they come back around to the original, and they're like, "Hey, it's an all new." No, it's not. Just most people aren't old enough to remember.
That's exactly
You
what
know?
I was about to say. That's exactly what I was about to say. Most people just aren't old enough to remember. Yep.
So, so
Yep.
those of you that are going to play Dragonflight, which I am not one of them, please enjoy your new talent system.
New and updated. No.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same.
Um. Oh, in other hardware news, apparently, and I no guarantees on this, but it looks like video card prices are falling. Finally.
Nice.
I saw an article earlier that reported that the 3080 is it's gonna sound stupid, but it's down to $800. So, um, get them all you can.
That's
Uh,
insane. I just go buy a
yeah.
new computer.
You could almost get one for that.
Yep.
But I'll be honest with you. These days, with my situation that we had earlier this year, where my video card, my my old trusty had burned up, I ended up buying the first one that I could get my hands on, which was a 3050.
Mm.
And dude, in the old days, the budget cards like the 30, they had the 50 series back in the old days, you'd be lucky to run a game on something like that.
Mm.
But this card, this 3050, has not even flinched,
Good.
even on the new games like Lost Ark. So, thank you, Asus. I'm pretty impressed. Just wanted to say that.
Good.
And I'm not. Again, we're not sponsored, so this is honest, right from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Um, yeah, as a matter of fact, I got the box right here. Yeah, the Asus RTX 3050 OC edition. I felt at the time like I overpaid for it, but no, not so much now. Not so much. Because like I said, even brand new games like Lost Ark, it goes right to max. So
Nice.
thank you.
Yeah, right?
All right.
Kudos. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Anything anything else new and noteworthy that you can think of?
No.
Go ahead. All right.
But I mean, again, your turn.
That's not my turn. That's not my thing.
And
You're the smart one. You're the smart one. Let me see. Let's see what we can find and discuss and talk about with these lovely peoples.
yeah.
So, gaming news. Let's see. First thing I see, Twitch streamer XQC harshly criticizes TwitchCon.
Where's that from?
It's on Game Rant. Popular Twitch streamer XQC harshly criticizes TwitchCon during a live stream as viewers prod him for details on his absence from the event.
Um,
So he wasn't at an event, and people were just trying to find out why.
mm,
Declining to
something happened.
attend TwitchCon 2022, some of XQC's Twitch community members have questioned about why he decided to stream from home during the duration of the event, and he answered candidly. What did he say?
Oh, you got hooked, huh?
Well, now I'm curious to see what he said.
Yeah. Hey,
Yo.
not to interrupt you, but I haven't been on the PS in a while, but apparently on the 20th, the PlayStation Summer Sale started.
Really?
Yes, sir. It's
Yeah.
that time.
Are you looking?
I'm looking at some of the titles they have listed here on the page.
I'm trying to find some fascium. I can't find any fascium.
All right.
The plant thing in No Man's Sky.
Oh, look at that Dead by Daylight and all the DLC is on sale right now on
Really?
PlayStation. Yeah. That's one that I think we should want to do on PC though, because we've been talking about getting in there because that's a big streaming game and it's like, and I hear it's hella fun when you get enough people.
When you got the right people, yeah.
Yeah, but I think we might want to do PC on that one to make it easier to stream.
Okay.
Just my opinion, but
Opinion noted.
so anyway, if there's any games you want, viewers out there, if there's any games that you're looking for on PlayStation, the summer sale is on. A little helpful bit of information for you that you might be able to get your wish list of items on a discount.
Yep. Also, if there's any games you think we would enjoy playing, by all means, please let us know. We'll definitely look into it, and if we've got the slightest bit of interest, we'll check it out.
Yeah, and also, we're gonna have some goals coming up for the channel for the Nikaiju channel as we're streaming. We're gonna have goals that we set up, and I think one of those first few goals is that if we reach that particular goal that for that day, Braz has agreed to actually play a PvP game. So
Yes.
look for that.
Yes. God. Yeah.
And so anybody out there that follows us, you know how much he hates PvP, but he will do it.
Yep. I will. I will. I will. And as much as I want to, yeah, I should have rethought that.
Yeah. And then and then once we reach that goal, we'll do a poll. We'll do a poll to see which game. Just off the top of my head, I'm gonna vote for Fortnite because I've been trying to get you to play that game for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I just,
So
I don't know. We'll see. We'll get that hashed out and get the goal set up, and we'll see.
right.
But If Bane, if you got nothing else, we will go ahead and we will end this controllers and coffee.
Yeah.
We'll go on for about an hour. So a little bit of news, a little bit of information, a little bit of our personal opinions and our personal thoughts. As always, we want to thank everybody in the Kaiju clan for coming and hanging out and watching.
Yeah.
Again, our community is growing. We're growing by every day. We're growing,
Yeah.
and we want to keep growing and get a huge community together. So
Yeah.
if you guys want, we've got a Discord. By all means, shoot us a message. We'll get you the
Yep.
invite over to the Discord. That's easy.
Yeah.
We want to build players to run games with and play with and stream with. You know.
Yeah.
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 So we're gonna call it a day here. Bang. Thanks.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I just want to make one request before we go. So if anybody does try Stray, come into the next stream, let us know, give us your thoughts.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm curious. I want to know. I'm actually upset they don't have a demo because I do want to try it. So, but anyway, please let us know. Give us your thoughts on Stray. Is it worth the $30? So anyway,
All
that's
right.
all I wanted.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see everybody later.
All right, see ya.